Welcome back, everybody, to the Fly the W Studios. It's Sunday, late afternoon, early evening here. It's WrestleMania Sunday. It's day 2 of WrestleMania 36. Another perfect day outside in downtown Greenville, South Carolina. You know, other than this whole coronavirus lockdown, it's been weeks now. Who knows how many more weeks or months it's going to go on, and quite frankly, who knows what kind of world we're going to be living in after all this. So make the best of it, do a little bit of live streaming, and one of the most important things that we can all do as Americans is use our right to vote. Make sure you are registered to vote by going to www.vote.org. Big time election coming up in November, but you may have other elections in between then. And of course, there'll be more elections after November as well. So very, very important stuff to go to www.vote.org. Make sure you are registered to vote. On a slightly less important matter, you can follow me on Twitter at Chris Strub. You can follow me on Instagram at Chris Strub. You can make sure you hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Give me your feedback on the gameplay. Let me know if you want to play against me. I'm happy to do that. I have not played the game one-on-one with anybody yet. So let's talk about the political machine here for just a moment. You guys notice sometimes I'll play this game with a beverage. Sometimes I'll play the game without a beverage. Today we got water. Last night I had a little bit of wine. And I said I was going to play as Giant Meteor versus Donald Trump. Now, if you're a Political Machine 2020 aficionado, you know that that's not possible because in the game, Giant Meteor is a GOP candidate. Massive Comet is the Democratic candidate. So that's actually the game that I played, was Massive Comet versus Donald Trump. It did not go well at all. In terms of trying to win the game as Massive Comet. So what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to fire the game up here because it takes a second to load up. We're going to try again as Massive Comet, and I'm actually going to try and win. I'm going to do everything that I can here today to try and win the presidency as Massive Comet. Now let's talk a little bit about this. I can't believe I'm actually getting into the details of this. Again, we're going to play on normal difficulty level, leave all the advanced options the same. Of course, we're going to play as the Democrat Party here, and we're going to play as Massive Comet again. You can take a look at the characteristics there. Hyper stamina, starting money rich. He's got a lot of positive characteristics. What really hurts Massive Comet is that his platform is all about basically ending humanity and, if I remember correctly from last night, empowering frogs and the like. So I'm actually going to play this game, and I'm sure that I will do this again in the future, you know, with some bourbon and stuff like this. You know, I'm sure we'll play Massive Comet versus Giant Meteor and so on and so forth. But for this game, I'm actually going to try and win the presidency as Massive Comet. I'm going to do everything that I can to try and actually intelligently win the game as Massive Comet. Now you'll notice that this is not going to be an easy feat. Even against Donald Trump, Trump is at least still a human being, and his platforms, as dangerous as they may be, do not base themselves on complete destruction of humanity, at least not overtly. So let's crank up the music. Let's get this underway. So here's the trick. I'm still going to go to the town hall. Well, let's see. Here are the ideological premises of giant meteorism. Kill all the humans and giving frogs the right to vote. That's where you start with your ideologies. Now, the thrust of the game, a big part of the game is that you want to ordinarily build out your ideologies, and so people will follow your lead and believe in what you're doing. These ideologies obviously are in opposition to the human psyche here. And so, even though we can get massive amounts of national effects by endorsing killing all humans, in fact, we're not going to do that. We're going to stick to, like I said, a traditional gameplay strategy and actually try and win the presidency as Massive Comet. I love that the Comet is just profusely on fire, and that the Good Day hosts are asking a massive comment about video games. And even more amusingly, I'm taking these interviews very seriously. All right, Hillary, let's do it. I don't know that you can win this game. Take a look at the polls here about halfway through, and more than halfway. Losing 402 to 136. How do you right click on a Mac? That's it. This is the first time I'm playing this game. It's the first time I played this game where my opponent, Donald Trump, has actually picked Mike Pence as his VP. I might have missed one. Don't hold me to that, but it's definitely one of the only times. I've never seen that in this game where I only have one possible response. Look at these responses. Permanent -1. Sure. That's big. I mean, I don't think you can win this game. I mean, look at how far down I am. That wasn't what we wanted. Running out of money. Now I'm completely out of money. That is not good. So now I got to spend this week fundraising just so that I can get around in the next couple weeks. That one hurt. All right, this is week 21. All right. That's it. 21-week campaign. That's about as intelligent as I think I can play this game as massive Comet versus our incumbent 45th president, Donald John Trump. Let's roll the dice and see how we did. Again, last night we lost 538-0. Let's see how we did tonight. Well, we've already done better just by winning Vermont. We're actually out to a lead. That's not going to last long. But we won Ohio and Indiana and Michigan and Wisconsin. Too bad, I think that's about it. That's Texas has put them over the edge there. And we won California, and we should have won Hawaii too, yeah. I mean, we won 195 electoral votes as massive Comet. Take a look at the exit polls here. Actually won on the coronavirus issue. Most of the other issues I lost on. I mean, I'm a massive Comet. I mean, what are you going to do? Take a look at the map real quick. Won California by a pretty resounding margin, though. Texas was probably nothing, yeah, 61-38. What is that thing that keeps flashing at me? It's a town hall opportunity that I passed on. I mean, everything outside of this Midwest is red, except for California and Hawaii. Vermont, we won pretty good. Pennsylvania, 54-45. Ohio, 50-49. Michigan, 54-45. Wisconsin, 51-48. Virginia would probably won by just a little bit too. 50-49, yeah. And then Maryland we won, 52-47. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you taking the time. Again, it's Chris Chubb here in the Fly the W studios with another edition of the Political Machine 2020. Hope you enjoyed watching. And, I mean, we certainly did a lot better than we did last night. But I'll probably want to do this again. Try and win it as Massive Comet. I don't think it's completely impossible. but boy, is that going to be tough. I mean, even if we had swung Texas, we're still nowhere close. We'd have to win Texas and Florida, you know, and that's a big ask. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and until next time.